Hey everybody, I'm Crow, and welcome back to Dark Souls Remastered, the bow-only run. I'm pretty sure we're ready, but then again, I was pretty sure we were ready for the Stray Demon. We can't do this fight like people normally would. Oh, that actually hit me. I thought that was going to hit something else for some reason. Derp. Normally you just run over and hit his ankles until he falls off the bridge, and you're like, well, I'll skip the boss fight. But I'm actually going to have to fight him properly. I hate that you can't turn around. Once you start drawing the arrow, you either shoot it or you don't. GG, no raid. Let me roll! Okay. Video game has decided to graciously let me roll once. And get some free shots in. Like, this is not the scariest. Maybe it's the scariest. Oh god, oh god, oh god! They certainly don't give you iframes like they used to. Or more specifically, letting you begin another action while you're doing other things. Like, we're pretty safe doing this. I think this might be the play, to get them all the way out the bridge. And then to slowly walk them back. Because you're going to try and grab me or something, right? And then I'm going to go through your legs. Then I'm going to shoot you, and you're going to try and swing immediately. And because I'm not far away, it's going to be a melee swing instead of a whooshy-doosh, like... Oh, you have to dodge this. I can do my ultimate ability, walking backwards a few steps. Yeah, I was rolling for that one. I wasn't sure how far, or if there was going to be a shockwave or something. We're not at full health, which means if he hits me clean, I think we just die. Well, guess I was right. Okay, it was just the 1-2 that threw me off last attempt. They haven't hit me yet. And it doesn't look like that's changing. Not to jinx myself or anything, but... I mean, when victory is so assured... What could possibly go wrong? It was the 1-2 there. I never saw them do... the double hit. See? Didn't matter. Judge the distance perfectly. Great victory. But first, covered a silver serpent ring. See all that time I had? Give me the stuff. 48,000 instead of 40,000. Now I can take the ring off, and we can be super sneaky boys again. Take me to the Anor Londo! Oh, we didn't save Logan. Acceptable losses. I mean, it's not like we're using him, and I've already killed a lot of the NPCs anyway. Because I'm like, crestfallen, bro. You're going to attack me when you go down into Anor Londo, because... stuff. Guess I'll get rid of you now so I don't have to fight you later. And then Petrus was like, I'm evil, and I was like, that's true. Anor Londo. Where everything is nonsensically big and small. Alright. So if I'm not mistaken, we should be able to get a Titanite chunk fairly soon. I don't know if the big stone guys drop it. I think these guys drop chunks. Oh my god, do you not even respond? So you remember when I said that this ring combination was the best, and it's one of the reasons that I love this game? Because it's the best, and it's one of the reasons that I love this game. Because I just think it's funny. Oh no, I was too close, I'm a fool. Now I have to actually fight them? With a bow? Like, they're easy enough to roll through, but... Thank you for missing. I gotta, like, shoot their feet. Yes, reset. Dude, what? That didn't even hit the shield. Your shields are supposed to work differently because they're actually... Ooh. Dude, that went right through the foot. That went right through the foot. It went right... Have I ever mentioned that this sucks? Right after, I was like, wow, these rings are the best. I immediately screwed it up by not being far enough away. I can't even hit them when they're doing the thing. Dude! I can't even hit them when they're doing the thing. I'm gonna heal. Thank you. I needed that. I really needed that. So we gotta get like one more point of strength, and then probably start dumping it all into health. When I feel perfectly healthy, we'll start putting the rest in endurance. I mean, it's not like I really need stamina to attack, so it doesn't have the same value, but it's still how long you can run. The Grass Crest Shield gets much better mileage from basically any other kind of setup. Oh dear. Why did he roll forwards? Yes, continue to miss. Are you resetting? How did they dodge that? They jumped to the side, but they weren't even facing that direction. I shot the tail off? Dude. Calculated. Probably already know about it, but there's a Demon Titanite over here. It's not like we're doing anything else, so, you know. Might as well as pick it up since we're in the neighborhood. Hey, we didn't die. So that's another Demon Titanite for the pile of probably not going to get used. I didn't get the ring from the catacombs. I suppose we could always just kill Guinevere. That would save me a trip of having to do stuff. I mean, we're going to have to go back down there for Firebow eventually, assuming I want to use Firebow. Do I want to use Firebow? I might. Firebow with fire arrows could be pretty cool. And this is where you have to have that camera auto-adjust turned off, because otherwise when you walk right here, forcibly turns your camera and then you run off the edge. You could be running perfectly straight, and then the game will be like, haha, I have decided that you are dead. Which is why you turn that off. Hello, Painting Guardian. Oh, I don't one-shot you. That sucks. I was really hoping for the one-shots. Oh, you know what? That was a chest shot, not a headshot. Maybe we can get the one-shot with the thing. Like, I mean, honestly, this... They're not going to be throwing stuff at us. Please. Oh, I hate this. They are not going to be throwing things at us because we are the best. That is Greater Magic Weapon. Great Magic Weapon. Are we close enough that it will do more damage? I'm getting extra close instead of shooting them from far away. They twirl. So if you hit this with a melee weapon, I don't think an arrow will do it. Yep. If you hit it with a melee weapon, or honestly probably just punch it, it will fall, and there will be a great magic weapon at the bottom. It is the spell, which is better than the magic weapon. Obviously, which is why it's great. I didn't know they twirled. I actually really like that. The twirl into the fall off. We don't run here. We don't run here. Controller very sensitive. Dying very bad. Is this too far? It might be too far, but I think we, like, massively overkilled them before. Up a little bit? Yeah, see, we did, like, 12 less damage because we were too far away. However, it didn't end up making a bit of difference because of how low their health was. Maximum HP, anyway. And we have reached safe territory. So that is how, with 3 arrows, I guess 5 if you count the original guy I had to shoot in the chest, and then, again, 5 arrows, you get across the whole room. Is there a dude over there? There's a whole dude we missed. But now, we have the thingy doodle, which will get us to the place. So 1 gets you back down and fixes the elevator. Do we want to go to the Painted World now? I don't think we want to go to the Painted World now. There's honestly nothing we need there. Like, you can get the Occult Ember, which is, like, even better divine magic damage, whatever. But it does not put down undead. But the only reason I want a divine weapon is because it puts down undead. So that completely gets rid of my reason for wanting it. But I would like to light this bonfire. In fact, why don't we sit at this bonfire? Because it'll probably be faster to run back here from the elevator. So we're going to hit up the bonfire. And we'll get the Ring of the Sun's Firstborn, which I think is more attunement slots. So if you don't have... Let me just double check to make sure I'm not lying. Never mind, that's not the attunement ring. Oh, it was the Dark Moon ring, right? Like the ring that you need to get in there? I know that there's a ring that gives you attunement slots. And if you don't have the attunement, that gives you at least 1, I think. It's 1 or 2. But if it gives you 1, that lets you cast spells, which is a way that you can do magic weapon. You do not need very much. So if you can get like a 10 intellect, I think it is, you can use magic weapon. Sizable increase. Sizable increase. That was one of the things that I liked doing in Dark Souls 2. When I'm just doing magic, like, I love that the Moonlight Butterfly Sword is pure magic damage. Then you can enchant it, like infuse it, whatever, to make it more magic damage. And then you can put Crystal Magic Weapon on it. And I'm like, oh my god. The sword looks cool, and we're going to pierce the heavens. How did I miss? I couldn't hit the broadside of a barn. I'm going to need you to die and go away and disappear forever. I intentionally shot the tail off of your friend, so you better beware. You missed. Rolled through the attack. Rolled through the attack. Didn't roll through the attack. And I win. So that, see, that arrow was supposed to happen sooner, so that, yeah. Either way, only got hit once. And now we can get to the spoopy part. When I first played this game, all my friends told me that this was actually considered to be the hardest point. I couldn't decide between part and point. The hardest point in the game. And if you could get past this, it's all downhill. Because this is harder than all the bosses combined, and blah, 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 blah. We have 184 poison arrows, because I took all of our souls beforehand, before we went to go fight the Iron Golem. And I dumped them into, wait, should I be fighting these guys? They're going to shoot me in the butt. I am the butt shooter, not them. I'm going to need at least this one to die. I don't know how y'all juking, Leela. I understand they reset. It's the principle of the thing. It is absolutely the principle. What did they drop? Oh, I thought that they might have dropped the Titanite chunk. I was like, I don't even remember what these guys dropped. Did they drop their lightning spear? Like, I know that's a weapon that you can get, and it's not bad. Dude. Okay. 3 arrows is not bad. I can juggle them for that long. If it was more than that, we would probably be in problem. Ooh, headshot for the 2-shot. And the arrow cancel. Things are going most well. So because... Oh my god, I thought I fell. Because we have this ring, or both of these rings on, rather. At least the fog ring. We can get all the way up here. We could actually get considerably closer, but I am just trying to get the poison. But they reset really quick. And now they have been poisoned. Then I come over to this side, and they're not leashed together. Because I have the awesome Rings of Awesome. To run behind the wall. They'll shoot a couple, and then they will forget I'm here. Because I'm too far away and invisible. And I'm going to keep missing and wasting poison arrows. Dude, what? I mean, because we're specifically a dedicated bow build, I don't really need the poison arrows. I'm basically just throwing money away. It is, however, the principle of the matter. I don't understand. I don't understand how they didn't get poisoned. We did, like, their whole health. It shouldn't be draining that fast. I wasted so many poison arrows trying to kill this guy, and in the end it didn't make a bit of difference. But at least the poison arrows on that other guy over there, they're actually going to kill him while I kill this guy. So it was still worthwhile in the end. They are defeated. They are defeated. Great victory. If you had a normal short bow that was completely unupgraded, and you just shot them with poison arrows enough that you poison them, the poison would be enough to kill them, because the knights only have like 1,000 health or something. So you might have to bop them a few times, but the poison ends up doing like 800 damage or something. And with the damage that the arrows themselves should do, shouldn't be a problem. But this was the quote-unquote hardest part of the game. Because back then, everyone was bad at parrying. I mean, I'm still not really great at parrying. I'm not great at a lot of things, as evidenced by this playthrough and the last one. But I'm persistent. So with that, we found Solaire.
Oh, there you are. You've been quiet these days. Smooth summoning out there. Anytime you see my brilliantly shining signature, do not hesitate to call upon me. You've left me with quite an impression. I would relish a chance to assist you.
Maybe for Gwen. I think the only fight we have to summon him for, like for story purposes, is for Gwen. But that'd be kind of cheap. I don't know. I feel like it's story stuff, but do you really lose to Gwen? I don't know. I'd probably find a way.
You really are fond of chatting with me, aren't you? If I didn't know better, I'd think you had feelings for me. Oh no, dear me. Pretend you didn't hear that.
Because even if you can't parry Gwen, there's still a cheese strat where you just walk around this one rock on the left. Probably what we're going to end up doing anyway.
You really are fond of...
Yes, I am, Solaire. You're the greatest. Anyway, next time we are going to clear out the Anor Londo Cathedral thing. We will definitely get that Titanite chunk, because it wasn't the little guys that drop them now that I'm remembering. It was the super, super big Knight guys. Those guys are the ones that drop the Titanite chunks. And even if they didn't, I'm sure there's at least one chunk somewhere out here. In fact, I think there's one on the ledge in front of the giant blacksmith, if I remember correctly. So we will get our plus 15 weapon, unlock all of the shortcuts, get the Dragon Slayer Greatbow, and then we will fight Ornstein and Smough. Thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you liked it. Later, everybody.